Good morning, Rob the tree fruit guy here. Gonna take a look at some pink ladies this morning. Walking out in a block. We've got some people in here doing some pruning, and I'm gonna take a look at it and do some pruning myself. You can see this side over here is already pruned, but we're gonna turn our attention to this other row over here that's not pruned and maybe prune a tree or two. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, this is a pink lady block, and it's a 10 by 2 system. 6 wires, as you can see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires on this system, and this row here is already pruned. We like to keep these buds really short. You can see they have no more than 2 buds on a spur here or on an upright dard. Go right along this system here. We try to take everything off the bottom, and anything that's going to the inside we try to take off. Let's look at this row over here. This is not yet pruned. So I'm gonna go right down through here. I always like to take the bud that is closest to the wire. So I'm gonna cut that off and leave that bud right there. Same thing here. I'm gonna take the one that's closest to the wire. I'm gonna work my way right down through here. I've got a bud here for a fruiting position. I've got another one here. So I'm gonna take that off and I'm gonna remove that one. Same thing, I've got 2 here. I want to leave that fruit bud, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that one and leave the bud that's closest to the wire, almost like a grape plant, working your way down a cordon on a grape plant. I'm going to leave that bud and I'm going to remove the one behind it. Just need 1 bud per position. The way this works out mathematically on a 10 by 2 system is we're looking for about somewhere around 70 to 80 buds on this tree, or 70 to 80 apples. And so for each of these positions here, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apples per position. 6 times 6 wires, 6 times 6 is 36, times 2 is 72, another 10 on the column, and you have somewhere around 82 apples per tree, or 82 bins per acre. It just so happens that the math works out pretty easily that way. So real quick, I'm gonna work my way down this cordon. I'm gonna go to the closest bud to the wire, just leaving 1 bud, no more than 2 buds. I'm gonna work my way right down through there. I'm gonna go all the way back to this short dard right here. Although I do like to leave these nice young suckers. I've got plenty of fruit here, so I'm gonna cut that off. That's gonna be a position for next year. Same thing here. I've got a little bud right underneath here. I'm gonna leave that right there. Just work my way right down this leader right here, leaving those buds. I'm gonna shorten that back to 2 buds. I'm gonna take that little bud right there. There's actually 2 there, but we'll thin that off. And that's all there is to it. There, I pruned that little position right there. And there you go. That's what we call 2 bud pruning on a high density 10 by 2 V-trellis pink lady block. We like to prune these early because even though the buds will push first in a pink lady block, it's the last block to get picked when you're coming into the fall. And so they have a tendency to freeze if we don't get them off early. So it's real important on these that we clean these windows out. We don't have anything in those windows blocking sunlight. So anyway, yeah, pink ladies, I'm Rob, the tree fruit guy. Have a great day. We'll see you out there.